and despite never meeting in the postseason, it is fair to say these two teams have a great deal of knowledge about one another, both historically and this season. And there's not a whole lot of love lost between the two franchises or their fan bases either, and that's what makes it so much fun. And this place is going to be rocking. Zach Wheeler, certainly no stranger to the Mets, the franchise he started his big league career with, but that history doesn't matter much at this point. What matters is that Wheeler knows the Mets hitters, and the Mets hitters know Zach Wheeler.
11 postseason games, 10 starts over the last 2 years. He is ready to go. He's pitched to a 2.42 playoff ERA.
Lindor had his first 2 hits in the postseason in the 3rd game in Milwaukee on Thursday night.
Swung on, line towards first, caught by Harper, leaning to his right, and there's out number 1.
Moved to his right and was on his way down, got it knee high, and Lindor on a hard hit ball is out to get us underway. Here's Mark Vientos, right-hand batter.
Wheeler, the windup, the kick, the pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out.
We haven't seen this kind of gas from Wheeler in a while. I mean, 98, 98, 98.
Brandon Nimmo has just summoned over the bat boy for the sunglasses. We talk about how important the shadows are right now.
And the 0-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. A pair of strikeouts in a 1-2-3 first inning for Zach Wheeler.
And lo and behold, that guy on the mound wearing number 34 is Kodai Senga. Remember him? He made a cameo appearance this year. Let's put it this way. It took him until July 26th to come back, and that start ended after 5 1/3 mostly brilliant innings with a calf strain.
And we don't know how long he's going to go.
Kyle Schwarber, the most postseason home runs by a left-handed hitter in Major League history. 20 of them so far in his career. The pitch. Swung on. There's number 21. Way up into the second deck. Kyle Schwarber leads off with a homer, and it's 1-0 Phillies.
Is there anything better to start a playoff game?
I have no idea what that would be.
Oh, man.
Starling Marte, the right fielder for the Mets, was standing there with his hands on his hips. He never even turned to look to see where that ball was going to land. It sailed way over his head and out to right. It's 1-0.
An instant jolt. And here's Trey Turner, the right-hand hitting shortstop. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So he had Turner out in front of that forkball. And for Senga, a very valuable first out, just from the standpoint of settling back down after being greeted by that long home run by Schwarber. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Senga going to that slider, picks up his second strikeout, and with 2 men away, another right-hand hitter, Alec Bohm, will be the batter.
Off the fist, popped up. It'll be Iglesias over, and Senga will limit the damage.
Kodai Senga heads back out to the mound.
The 2-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with that forkball.
Here's the ghost fork that nobody hits. Like you said, Wayno, just watch it just drop off the table. It's ridiculous.
Here's Brandon Marsh. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-0 Phillies lead it.
Swing on a high fly ball, left center field, into the shade. Nimmo is waiting, and the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo, makes the one-hand catch. Side retired. Probably that's it for Senga.
It's 1-0 here. Phillies lead, top of the 3rd inning, and Tyrone Taylor leads off for the Mets.
That's the 4th Wheeler strikeout, and he busts out the splitter for it. 1 away here in the 3rd.
That'll bring up Francisco Alvarez.
Back up the middle. Wheeler, a Gold Glover last year, is there. He retires Alvarez. 2 down in the 3rd.
So Zach Wheeler done with the lineup first time through. He allowed just 1 walk, no hits, struck out 4.
Off the fist, Lindor muscles it back to Wheeler in a 1-2-3 inning. Wheeler responsible for all 3 outs. So Kodai Senga goes 2 innings, allows the Schwarber leadoff home run, and gives way to David Peterson, who made 21 starts during the regular season and then made his first relief appearance to get his first professional save.
Turner, it's a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. Underhand flip to second. Iglesias to first. Not in time. So Turner gets the ground ball, but he beats it out for a fielder's choice. He's on, switching spots with Schwarber. 2 down, runner at first. Here's Bryce Harper. A throw over there. Turner just dives back in safely. And now, the Mets may want to challenge this.
And
he's
out. Very tight play at first. The mitt of Turner may not have been on the bag when Alonso's glove made contact with the body of Turner.
After review, the call in the field stands. The runner is safe.
That angle, he's out. I don't know what we're looking at. Please, somebody tell me what we're looking at. He's out.
Not only did that call affect the Harper at bat, but it extends the inning even further as he is able to draw the walk. And now Peterson trying to get out of this inning with no damage, as a damage doer is coming up in Castellanos.
Swinging a high fly ball to right. Marte racing over toward the corner in front of the track, makes the one-hand catch. Side retired. So the Phillies get a couple on, but leave them. And we go to the 4th inning in game 1. And Mark Vientos leads off. Struck out his first time.
And he muscles it into left field for a base hit, the first of the day for the New York Mets. He's aboard for Brandon Nimmo.
Down and in, breaking ball over his shoes. He walked him. Nimmo is on, and now the Mets, first and second, nobody out. Have Big Pete Alonso coming up.
And a called strike 3. Belt high fastball, and Alonso just let it go by toward the outside part of the plate. 5 strikeouts for Wheeler.
Wheeler, you know he's going to work that four-seamer up. But that's also where you can exploit Pete Alonso up in the zone with the fastball with 2 strikes.
So here's Iglesias. Mets chasing 1, first and second.
A bad call right there on a pitch, not a strike, to make it 2-1. See that? That changes the whole at bat. Iglesias is 3-0. If he did, that ball's not a strike.
Swinging a hot shot out to second. Scoots off the lip of the grass. Stott's got it to second for 1. Over to first in time. A 4-6-3 double play. And the inning is over.
2-1 to Marte. He's 3 for 10 so far in the postseason. And he's been hit a couple of times by Wheeler.
Ooh, that one came inside and got a piece of Marte. And he's frustrated and in pain.
But that ball ran. That two-seamer just kept running and got him right on the forearm.
And now Carlos Mendoza is just hoping Starling Marte can stay in this game, because he gets on first. He's a stolen base threat. Brings so much to this lineup in the bottom third. Looks like he's going to stay in here.
Swing and a miss. He got fooled. It's a split. It's the 6th one. 6th strikeout of the day for Wheeler. And there are 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He got him. Throw him another breaking ball. Couple sweepers in that at bat. 7 strikeouts for Wheeler. He's allowed 1 hit through the first 5 innings. So 1 out and a runner in scoring position for Trey Turner.
Swinging a high pop-up behind first. Going back is Alonso along the line now into foul ground. Makes the 2-hand catch as he backpedals, and that holds Rojas at second.
That's a big second out. When a man still in scoring position for Bryce Harper.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Peterson strikes out Harper with a fastball.
Big strikeout. The Phillies are 0 for 9 with runners on base. Another swing and miss. He is a playoff record in the pitch tracking era going back to 2008.
And his 1-2 on the way. Swung on, popped up, right side. Stott moving to his left. He's under it, makes the catch, and he'll put it away for out number 1.
Up and in, he walked him. So Winker twice today has walked against Wheeler. So as he gets to first, here's Marte.
Swinging a fly ball into left field. Late break for Marsh going out. Turner's under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2.
This is a playoff career high 104 pitches for Zach Wheeler.
This is the last hitter, I feel like, no matter what.
I'm with you on
here.
that.
I mean, especially after this extended bat. If Taylor somehow gets on base, he's going to be done either way.
Winker on the move. The payoff pitch is on the ground to short. Picked up by Turner. Brilliant 7 innings of work from Zach Wheeler in game 1.
Zach Wheeler gives the Phillies everything they could have hoped for here in game 1. 7 shutout innings from the big right-hander.
Nobody had more comeback wins, or nobody has had more comeback wins counting the postseason than the Mets.
The 0-1 line toward short, past Turner, base hit, going into left center. Hustling over to get it is Rojas. Alvarez aboard with a leadoff single.
The leadoff man is on base for the 3rd time for the Mets. It is the 9-hitter Alvarez, and that'll set it up for Lindor, and that'll set it up for Harrison Bader to come in as a pinch runner.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how nasty the guys that are coming in behind the starter are. If the starter's cruising like that and you get him out of the game, it's like this breath of fresh air. You're ready. You can tell they're excited.
Now Vientos, who is 1 for 3, he is singled and twice struck out. Breaking ball line to left field. That's a base hit. Here comes Bader around third. He scores the tying run. Lindor digging for third. He's in with a head-first slide. Vientos follows to second. Mets have tied it 1-1, and they have runners at second and third and nobody out on the biggest hit to young Mark Vientos' career.
You know, what'd you say about Zach Wheeler coming out? It reminds you of the 2020 World Series. Blake Snell came out against the Dodgers, and Robbie Thompson's coming to get Hoffman. But anybody, bring in anybody.
It doesn't matter who.
Here's Matt Strahm, the lefty, against Brandon Nimmo with the infield in.
Swinging a liner to the third base hit beyond the reach of Bohm into left field. Here comes Lindor to score the go-ahead run. Vientos at third, and on at first with an RBI single is Brandon Nimmo. The Mets are leading by a score of 2-1.
Starting to get to that point where the Mets are turning into an NBA team. Start the game with 2 minutes left and go, because this is a Mets team that once again for 7 innings shut down by Zach Wheeler. A new reliever comes in, they get it started. A second reliever follows, they grab the lead. Big swing by Nimmo on a fastball down and away, and he just went with it against a tough lefty, Matt Strom.
And the Mets getting hits behind in the count. Nimmo was down 0-2. Now here is Alonso. Runners at the corners, swinging a high fly ball, left center field. It'll be deep enough to get a run home. Rojas, the center fielder, makes the catch in front of the warning track. In to score is Vientos. Holding at first is Nimmo. Sacrifice fly from Pete Alonso has given the Mets a 3-1 lead. And again, doing something behind in the count.
10th pitch of this plate appearance coming. 7 foul balls from Iglesias. Back up the middle into center field. A base hit. The line keeps on moving, and that battle belongs to Iglesias.
What an at-bat that was.
First and second. Now Martinez will be announced as the pinch hitter.
Now Rob Thompson will make the move to Orion Kerkering.
Mets looking to keep the pressure on and add on here in this 8th inning. Martinez hits it up the middle. Base hit going into center field. Around third, Nimmo. He's coming home. The throw goes to third. The slide there by Iglesias. He's safe. Nimmo scores. 4-1 New York. Pinch hit RBI single. J.D. Martinez.
It's unbelievable right now what the Mets are doing against this Philadelphia bullpen, and it's dudes out of the bullpen. It's Hoffman, Strom, Kerkering. And I tell you what, maybe this is the layoff. Relievers especially. These guys need to pitch a lot. They haven't pitched in about a week, and maybe the Phillies are feeling that right now because the Mets offensively are feeling it against them.
And now the Mets will continue to keep their foot on the pedal. Starling Marte, the batter. The 2-0 hit high in the air, straight away center. That'll score a run. Rojas back in front of the track, makes the catch. Iglesias tags. He comes in to score. Holding at first is Martinez, and the New York Mets have put up a 5 spot here in this top half of the 8th inning, and they have gone in front of the Phillies 5-1.
When you give up that double with 2 outs up by 4, okay, not a problem. But now you have first and third with 2 outs. It starts to feel like a little bit of a problem, which is why Stanek is up and Hefner is out there to talk to the whole infield.
And boy, could the Phillies use a break through for Alec Boehm right here.
Swinging a ground ball to third, backing up Iglesias. He's got it, throws to second, force play, side retired. Acuna takes the throw. Phillies done in the 8th.
They're going to say a juggle. Bryson Stott juggled it, could not squeeze it. So Bader gets in a scoring position on a steal.
And it'll bring up Brandon Nimmo. Brandon, who hit so well all year with men in scoring position.
Nimmo towards second, off the glove of Stott. He can't catch a break. Bader comes in to score, and it's 6-1 New York. Oh, Stott's going to be kicking himself there.
Bryson Stott obviously had a chance right there to secure that ball in his glove. It was stung by Nimmo. Stott tracked it well, reached the glove out, and just couldn't harness it.
And Real Muto is at second base on defensive indifference. Cody Clemens, Roger Clemens' son. Last chance here for the Phillies.
Payoff pitch to Clemens is hit hard down the right field line, towards the corner and down. And the first playoff hit of Cody Clemens' career will produce the first Philly run since the first. They'll make some noise here in the 9th. It's 6-2.
They're going to try to get back in this game, but any little run, any little momentum that they can gain back helps them going into tomorrow.
This is a win here for Philadelphia. That's a victory for the Phillies to get Edwin Diaz up and force him to have to get ready for a potential save situation. And don't forget who's coming up now. You're back to the top of the order.
This is what I'm talking about.
Swinging a high fly ball to right field, deep, but it's playable. Taylor back in front of the track. He makes the one-hand catch. Put it in the books. The New York Mets have taken the opener of this best-of-5 National League Division Series from the Philadelphia Phillies, and they did it in Metsian fashion.